How do I think more strategically? There are 7 frameworks that help you to think your way through a strategic problem and understand where you are and where you need to be focusing your efforts and your organization's efforts. The first 3 frameworks have to do with your place in your strategic environment. The first thing you want to think about is, how am I different from my competitors? What are all of the features and all of the aspects of all of the things that I deliver and that my competitors deliver? And which of those am I strong on? Which of them are they focusing on? Where are their gaps? What you're particularly looking for is a gap, so that you can identify customer segments and customers that want a service or a product that fits those gaps. If the first framework is, where do I fit into the competitive environment? The second framework is, where do I fit into my industry? Of all the people offering vaguely this service to vaguely these customers, am I a supplier? Am I a buyer? Am I a middleman? Where do I fit into that? The ideal place that you want to be is in the middle of a value chain where there are a number of customers willing to buy what you're selling because it's so differentiated, and there are a number of suppliers that are willing to give you what you need, and you can get that relatively inexpensively. In short, are you in a point in your industry where you can buy the materials you need cheaply and you can sell them at a higher price for customers that are willing to pay? The third element is, what is my sustainable competitive advantage? What are the things that I do, the inputs that I have, and the process that I add that creates something that offers competitive advantage to our customers, that's something that they want that our competitors don't give? And can I do that in a way that allows me to be faster, less expensive, and of a higher quality than my competitors can offer? That's sustainable competitive advantage. In the last 3 frameworks, we were looking at the strategic environment, scanning that strategic environment for where to place ourselves at maximum advantage. For the next 4, we're going to look at frameworks that help us understand our internal structure and how we can behave more strategically. Framework number 4 is to look at the way that we organize our organization. How do we structure our internal operations? What are the products or product platforms that we're offering? And how do we engage with our customers externally? And what is our relationship with them? What we are looking for is the best way that we should probably organize our organization so that we can deliver this unique value proposition that we've identified through the strategic scan would help. So that's our next one. Great tools for that include the Doblin 10 types of innovation as a way to sort of visualize, okay, we need to do this internally. These are the products we need to build. These are the kinds of customer relationships that they're looking for that would differentiate us in a market. It's the perfect world wish list for how we would set up our organization. The 5th framework is just to scale. Every strategy is trade-offs. If we understand what it is that we want to be doing, what are the things that we know we definitely don't want to be doing because our customers have told us that it's not differentiated, because as we analyze it, we realize it's losing us money instead of making us money. What are the things that we're going to trade off? Every strategy involves straight trade-offs. Okay, home stretch. The next 2 frameworks are all internal. Framework number 6 is, how are we going to organize ourselves? It's our operating model. We know what a perfect world looks like. We know the trade-offs we're going to make. Are we operating in a way where everybody working in our organization is amplifying the strategy and the good work that all of our colleagues are doing? Is operations aligned with marketing? Is marketing aligned with our strategy? Is legal helping us block and tackle? Is advertising and sales working, understanding what our value proposition is and able to communicate that to our customers? Is feedback from our customers coming back through sales to inform operations and the rest of our organization on how to market, develop, and sell our organization? You get the idea. Here's this interlocking picture of all of these different parts of our organization. We're all working together to achieve the same impact in the marketplace. Our final framework has to do with sustainability. The world around us may change, but our strategy won't change that often. Our vision of what the future environment will be, that we are going to serve this differentiated product to our customers that they have told us that we want, that we have organized to deliver, that we are amplifying with the way in which we deliver it. All of that stuff is going to stay generally the same. But here is where strategic leadership comes in, and strategic leadership is communication. The acronym to remember here to strategically communicate with your organization is VMOST. Vision, mission, objectives, strategic goals, and tactics. This is the way that we're going to communicate with the rest of our organization. We'll get all of our leaders on the same page. We'll be able to communicate a simpler message to our employees. We'll be able to market a simple, clear message to our customers, and that will help us to sustain our way through this. Will we be looking at the external environment to see if it changes our vision? Yes, yeah, that's actually the one thing that we are going to do. In about a 3-year business cycle, we can expect the general landscape from the first 3 frameworks to change a little bit. And that will change the mission that we have to deliver what our customers will want over the next 3 years. But that brings us all the way back to the front. So the question is, how do we think strategically?